Osinbajo will become Nigeria's president in 2023. Kanu, Igboho to be released. Prophet Olujobi. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Prophet B.C. Olujobi of Wisdom Church International in Lagos, Nigeria, has said Vice President Yemi Osinbajo will become Nigeria's president in 2023. Okay, as expected, many prophecies are flying around. Those who want to be recognized, those who want to be noticed, those who are false, those who are true. It is not news that this is how, if you're a Nigerian, you will know that this is how it normally is, especially when, it's less than a year, or the election is actually coming. So, why people are clamoring for such prophecies? You see people now, you see people, full-fledged adults, they are going to say, sometimes these things are real low, sometimes, while people are saying they are real or not real. For me, and I know that every Nigerian wants this, we prefer people who will come out, who are going to be not prophets, but really people who will come and with solutions, come out and give solutions to our economic problem, that would have been able to analyze Nigeria's problems, as in, this is a policy we have been using for a very long time, or this is a policy, this is why we are actually experiencing this. We'll come out and say, we'll do this here, and we're going to be fine. This is such people. Then in the infrastructure area, in the power sector, we have people who have studied the way we have been managing, our power, and will come in and say, okay, this is what we are going to do, and what we are going. That is people who know their job, who know their onions, coming out to dish out solutions to problem. It is far more better, I'm telling you, than this forecasting we are seeing. Okay, some of them might be true, some of them might be false. But all I'm saying is, this is not what we need right now as a country. Somebody will come in and say, okay, the insecurity, it is because we have not plucked out the finances and sponsors. Okay, it is because we have not really done this. It is not the materials we bought or we have not bought that is making the insecurity, proving stubborn to treat or seeming difficult. This is what's simple. Somebody who knows how, you know your onions and you know where to touch and the problems that, disappearing. That is what we want. And I'm sure that is also what Nigerians want. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. Olujobi gave the warning in a statement signed and made available on Monday. The cleric also warned the national leader of All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to shelve the idea of contesting the 2023 presidential election. You want to describe as a fresh divine insight of what is expected in the year 2022/2023, allegedly revealed to him by God. The cleric said he believed that with much prayer, the negative part of his prophecies can be averted. The popular octogenarian prophet urged Nigerians and the world at large to be closer to God, unlike before, believing this will end the people more. This will draw them and dare the people more to the Creator, who has the power to do and to undo. Prophet Olujobi revealed that Nigeria will not break as being speculated by lots of spiritualists and agitators, adding that it is in the mind of God to keep the country together. The clergyman calls for more prayer for Chief Sunday Igboho and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as they'll be released any moment from now, according to what God has shown him. Though it will not be easy, that is why prayer is needed on their behalf. On the issue of who to succeed President Buhari and the prophet, the prophet declared that Senator Ahmed Tinubu has no chances of becoming the number one citizen of a country, but rather a green light is being seen in the direction of a president, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. And if intense prayer is being rendered, he will eventually become the next president of Nigeria. Again, the prophet declared that the nation's economy and security will not go better than this, as the incumbent president has no will and stamina to do better. Rather, Nigerians should hope on God, whom their help cometh from. Okay, we've heard it too for those who, who are going to come out and say, well, it can be true, it cannot be true. Look, My own is, why, see, if these people are going to come out and say, oh, it is actually not false, that they're actually hearing from God, why is it that all throughout the year, as in, it is only in the beginning of the year or towards when they are going to do election, that is when these prophecies start flying around? Doesn't mean God only speaks in seasons. I mean, only when there is a new beginning. And of course, if they say speaks in season, I'm going to be saying this. In God's timing, it's not man's timing. The way we say New Year here, God does not have a timing. So I'm asking, doesn't mean that it is only one particular time that God dishes out his message. Well, that is for those prophets. But me, I'm insisting that instead of all this, this one will happen and that will happen, we have people who will come together, patriotic citizens of Nigeria. They are not looking for being paid. They just want the country to get better. They will study our economy, as in study it very, very well. After studying it, they come out and, they try to reach out to the president. Maybe they form a kind of a group and try to communicate, oh, okay, this is Nigeria's problem. When they start saying it and it start flowing, it might be seeming like a lie. Now in Nigeria, we don't believe things. But when they start, things this day, they go very easily. When it is being shared on on some platforms, social media, they'll eventually get to the president. It is such people that Nigeria should work with. The next president of Nigeria should be working with people who know their onions, people who their primary objective of, working for the public or serving the public is to serve so that things can get better. Not to serve so that I'm going to, amass something in my pocket or amass something in my bank account. Sincerely. And I keep saying this. Nigeria's problem will not just be the president alone. Though the president is the one actually determining factor. But if the president, will pick a good president, and we still have recycled people all around him, what do you think was going to happen? That is it. Yes, I know. I know you know it. So we still have to make sure we pick, or he picks. That is why I said the person should be all about building Nigeria. When you want to build Nigeria, you are maybe a constructor for a particular. No, you're a constructor. What do? You find people who know their job. You find painters who know their job. You find bricklayers who know their job very well. You find, plumbers who know that exactly. From there, you get a beautiful structure. And the joy of the work is maybe, yes, the money, but I'm telling you, the joy of the plumber, the bricklayer is he'll be able to point, you see that house that is there. Let me build that more. I follow build that. You understand? And it's really, that's it. So I just hope that we get people who sincerely are not just going to come out and give, this kind of prophecies, but will come out and give. And at the end of the day, whoever that is going to emerge president, be competent enough to pick good people who are going to be able to build Nigeria in a better way. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.